gathering small connections between sisterhoods. She starts to reach out. The friendships she makes now will last a lifetime.
Ay, biyag.
Bonds vital to her survival because the savannah is fickle. And the good times won't last. Months have passed. A dry season now follows the rains. Betty is 6 months. She's stronger and growing in confidence. But the dry has its own hard lessons. At this time of year,
Kiyang-gingon, di ba? Ang still love.
Tashi covers herself in mud. Her wrinkles are a gift. They retain up to 10 times more water than smooth skin, helping her stay cool. It's all in the application.
Diyan yan, hello.
Betty needs to work on her technique. Sunscreen on, it's time to eat. Betty settles into the steady rhythm of the season. Family drinks.
Okay ra dyan,
They
Angelo.
long to find what food they can. Lush grass is a distant memory. You take what you get, and you don't grumble.
That's not easy, nah. Easy, no.
Then you walk in, back to water.
Hello, John Paul de la Cruz.
Each adult needs to drink around 50
Ang
gallons.
ginagawa po biyag.
It's no
Oo.
time to play.
No, that's
Saan
not
mo
easy,
rin?
nah.
Papa?
These tricks are tough on Betty. A lesson in resilience. Betty's still dependent on milk and keeping she's drinking.
That's not easy, nah. Easy, no.
So they on
Easy, nah. Easy, no.
Taji has
I
been
don't know.
navigating the dry months for
0,
decades.
0.
She has a mental map of ancient elephant pathways that link the family to one thing. With every step, Betty's learning too.
Hello, Firebird.
She chooses the wild. Taji knows a natural spring close by.
Alex. Kung God, ikan kali?
Now a village surrounds the spring. In the dry months, water is needed by everyone. It's so tempting. Betty has never seen people before. She senses Taji's caution. Taji knows humans, but she wasn't expecting to find them here. Her mental map is out of date. She calls the family away. This is an important lesson for Betty. As she grows up, navigating people will become ever more common.
Began.
Elephants rely
We
on
left.
wisdom.
They
Their
left.
home
They
is changing
left.
fast.
Welcome back again, Harris.
Africa's human population has more than tripled in Taji's lifetime. Every year, more savanna is turned to farmland, cutting through ancient elephant pathways. The world's largest land animal is running out of space.
Cadbury Dairy Milk Crispet.
The family walks on into the night. It's cooler,
Firebird.
easier to travel. After almost 2 years without a drink, finally, Taji gets them to a water hole. It's a magnet. For everyone. Taji's now
White.
huge.
White. Mine is white.
Lions aren't a threat when her family is well fed and strong. But it's a different story now. They are tired. And the lions can see it.
White.
Taji watches closely, weighing up the risk. Kiki's protective instincts are in full force. She wants the lions away from her daughter. But they are not going anywhere. The family is still thirsty, but it's just too dangerous. Taji calls them. She's not gotten Betty this far, only to lose her now. The rain should have come. This is a drought, the worst in 40 years. The elephants huddle in the only shade they can find. Without water, KK's milk is drying up. A drought in a calf's first year is often a death sentence. There's no water, but the family has come across something they recognize. Only one animal has a skull this big. Elephants seem to know the remains of their own. This was an adult female. Likely a matriarch that Taji knew. She leads the family. They encircle the bones. They fall silent as each elephant takes their turn to touch them.
It, it's broken.
They don't shield Betty for the ritual. Droughts that used to occur once a decade now happen every few years.
Yes, I'm fine.
The youngest and the oldest elephants are especially vulnerable. The loss of a matriarch, her knowledge, experience, and leadership is devastating. The family can't afford to lose Taji, especially winter. Taji makes time for a final goodbye to her old friend.
Thank you, Range.
The matriarch delves into her memory. There's a river, but right on the outer reaches of their range. It will be a long journey
Okay,
and a
Kyle.
risk. Kaji must trust that this path, carved into the savannah by all the elephants that have gone before, will save them.
Don't fail me now. I got to stand my ground. I know I'm down for trying. I am better in denial, so I don't make a sound. Don't fail me now. I got to stand my ground. I know I was down for trying.
Kaji finally smells water. And something she doesn't recognize. Kaji's never seen anything like this before. A new highway stands between her and the river. Road building has exploded.
What
in
happened to
Africa.
your firebird?
Taji has no experience to call on. This is one change in her world too many. She freezes. The other adults cannot resist the scent of water. They take their chances on the road. Minty is curious. But her mother calls her back. Kike stays by Taji's side. Perhaps things will be quieter after dawn. No such luck. The hours pass, and still Taji is not moving. In the face of such dramatic change, she's paralyzed. Kike, Minty, and her cousin are waiting for Taji to take the lead, but they're desperately thirsty. The river is so close, and the rest of the family will have reached it by now.
Oreo, 74 pesos only.
With Taji unable to lead, the younger elephants must show their matriarch the way. Betty boldly steps forward. Taji now follows in her granddaughter's footsteps. A taste of water is pure joy.
Just man, he won't come. I just don't need man. Let my thoughts just carry us forward
Taji made the right choice to guide them here.
tonight.
And with the help of her daughter and granddaughter, the whole family made it safely.
Don't let go, don't give it a high. I feel like
Elephants have always walked in the footsteps of their ancestors.
you're alone, I'll lead you. Don't chariot.
But Benty's growing up in a very different world.
When you're alone, I'll lead you. Don't chariot.
In just 50 years, savanna elephant numbers have fallen by 60%.
Take you back to where you're from, chariot.
They will need strong, compassionate, adaptable leaders if they are to survive.
Guess who is the one? 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 Guess who is the mother?
Tata led the pride away from danger, but into an unfamiliar land. She's fast discovering being a leader is even harder than she expected. Hunting alone, she doesn't stand a chance. Tata may be the new leader, but not everyone is willing to be led. The young, hungry cubs are devoted to her. The unruly male teenagers are devoted to no one. As the land dries out, the boys should help Tata hunt. Instead, they pick fights with their enemies. The teenagers think they know it all, yet they still have so much to learn. is fed up with their childish games. She knows the dry season will tighten its grip. And then what? Find food, or her cubs will starve. The land withers, forcing prey to scatter in search of water. But Motsiti is in luck. A large impala, her latest kill. She now revels in the respect of the forest. But the dry season brings hard times. And attention from less successful hunters. Another young leopard, lured by the scent of blood. Matsidi killed for this, and she's not about to share it. A less than dignified retreat. Fortune favors the bold, but Matsidi knows her property will only be safe up there. Reality dawns. She's caught more than she can carry. Our only option is to leave it where it lies and guard it from above.
National Geographic Channel.
Nothing complements a
National
full
Geographic
stomach
Channel.
quite like sleep. She wakes to a walking nightmare.
Oh,
But she
Nagurhoy.
knows better than to take on the thief and risk being shredded herself. Next time, you must do better, Matsidi. Tata's world bakes. The rains are late, and her cubs are hungry. But the teenagers refuse to help. self-absorbed.
Animal. Animal documentary.
Ignorant of what's coming, they prefer play hunting to real hunting and survival.
Wak pa? Ikaw sa dito maniha? Maniha dito. Wak pa maabot?
Tata knows the cubs need to eat, and soon. Then she hears it. The sweet sound of success. A kill, but not her own. The dogs are faring better than the lions.
Daan ako. Bisa ako ikan dari, ako berbantay di bawah kuha.
But now is no
Wala na
time.
kasi balita so. Lahat sa tirada rin. Kampus nito kaya rin. Duhan ikaw. Duhan ka halo. Para putol ka na. Kita ada usalang.
It's hardly the spoils of a glorious hunt, but it's
Pag-ayayan tayo rin.
hungry cubs.
Kita ayayan eh.
The teenagers bore in. Their gluttony leaves no room for the hungry little ones. Tata's blood boils over. Get back. Tata shows the teenagers a mother's fury. And finally, her cubs get to eat. But how long before the teenagers rebel? She lost her last meal to a thief. Now hunger pains her. There's still no sign of rain. Her usual prey is nowhere to be seen, leaving her little choice. Baboons. Be careful, Matsidi. They were vicious enough to kill your mother, but small enough to carry up a tree. Her reputation as a killer precedes her.
LZZY.
But her confidence has taken another beating. Her house is
Hello, AB Madarahi.
but seeding the Impala's lair, reduced to hunting mere trifles. The only thing she can swallow here is her pride.
Pikasan nga. Wow, galing.
The
Bukay na singkoy, naungsor ako.
Ravens,
Pikasan.
at first her beloved daughter Willow was nourished her worthless successor.
Sige, bye.
Trouble brews. The dogs enjoy their latest kill. And the hyena know Mahalo's leadership is not as strong as it once
You're
was.
already an MOD. You're already MOD. You were already an MOD. You were already an
The
MOD.
marauders run amok.
Out na?
She's losing hope. Finally, her daughter takes control. Youthful energy
Yes.
electrifies the struggling pack.
You have the right to control.
Wame spirit inspires the dogs to ramp up their offensive. And drive the devils back to hell. The young leader's reward? Cake of the spoils. Mahalo is
Let me
exhausted.
see. Go outside about yourself.
Now,
What do you mean,
more
Drace?
than ever, she longs to retire. But not until Wame passes her final test. The hyena return empty-handed. But as long as the drought lasts, they will have plenty of corpses to consume. Against all the odds, Kudlow, you are still with us. Despite your sister's best efforts. He needs. But something more substantial arrives. Fresh meat. If Kudlow plays his cards right, he could get his first taste of flesh. But even thieves have a pecking order, and Kudlow is at the very bottom.
What are you doing? Let me watch. Oh,
Careful.
I'm working. Lazy. Grace.
A measly scrap of skin and hair.
What are you doing?
It's better than nothing. And a taste of what's to come if the dry season continues. But a change is in the air. The heavens open and transform the world. Prey returns to the kingdom. And hope returns to the hunters. After the rains, a new generation of impala. Hungry Matsidi now has plenty of prey to choose from. This is your chance, Matsidi. Don't blow it. A calf, small enough to take up a tree. Again, a forest awaits. And loyal subjects are quick to announce it. High hopes dashed once more. If Matsidi is not careful, her reputation for success could be her downfall. She seeks obscurity once more. Her greatest ambition, to become invisible.
Ikaw lang? Ikaw lang? Ikaw lang nag-sex? Mayroon ka pa dyan, ha?
Tata wakes to a world replenished by rain. And the teenager's gone. Peace at last, but for how long? Eager to escape Tata's discipline, the teens strike out on their own. Luckily for them, the rains offer plenty to drink. Buffalo, the ultimate prize for hungry lions. But the teens are hardly seasoned hunters. All eager, no experience. So much for surprise. The hunters feign indifference. And fool no one. The impulsive teens must be careful. Buffalo horns will skewer a lion. There's no accounting for the arrogance of youth. One of the teens stands his ground. Deadlock. The hunters are now the hunted. The boys try to turn it around. It's too little, too late. The boys are only a danger to themselves. Independence is costing them dearly. And confidence doesn't fill an empty stomach. Marlowe soldiers on, leading the pack as best she can, until it's time for her daughter to face the ultimate test. A hunt. With her mother's approval, Wame is now fully in charge. There is no shortage of targets. With a newborn leader
Balikan ko niya sa rango.
Wame's first kill, and a feast for the whole pack. Including proud Mahal. Wame is ready to succeed her mother. And finally take up the reins of power. Tension runs high between the runaway teams. Hunting isn't as easy as it looks. But not all food needs hunting. Scavengers. Where there are vultures, there is meat. A buffalo carcass left unattended. A hungry teenager takes what he can. But something bigger watches. escape, he would have ripped the teenager to shreds. The boys finally realize just how little they actually know. Wame basks in the glory of her first victorious hunt. Mahalo looks on, proud, as her daughter attracts one of the males for the very first time. He can't resist the perfume of power. And he's not the only one. The males battle in lust for Wame. But there can only be one alpha. Courtship is short and sweet. And establishes Wame as the leader once and for all. With her life partner beside her, Wame begins the long journey ahead. And for Mahalo, a much-needed rest. High in the treetops, out of sight, Matsidi pinpoints her next meal. A young kudu.